John Hedges, you look very calm and collected, mate.
Yeah, I feel good, man.
We've just had a little chat. How are you feeling?
Yeah, do you know what? I feel good now. The weight's made. Felt good making it. Now it's just time to do the business. I'm refueled. A little bit more food in a bit, and yeah, I feel good.
Talk to me about weigh-in day, because you mentioned it. You know, maybe sometimes some fighters, no names mentioned, have to get a bit off in the morning. Then they feel a bit tired after the weigh-in. They stock up. What's it been like for you?
Yeah, do you know what? We done things well. I'm here with Mark Tibbs, my coach, and part of my management, Shane Watson. And to be fair, we done it well. Yeah, we had everything planned. We knew where the gym was. We knew what the times were. It's a late weigh-in over here. Like usually it's a 1 o'clock weigh-in, and this time it's 4. So if you're going to do a bit of training, where you do it at like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, it didn't matter. Have a lay-in, lose a few more points in my sleep, and then I wanted to do a loosen out anyway. I always choose to do a loosen out, whether I've got to make weight or not. So it was just while doing my loosen out, it made the weight as well. So yeah, all good, man.
Before we get on to fight night itself and your opponent and everything, the thing that I'm getting from most of the fighters here in the conversations leading up to tomorrow night is the city, the occasion. I mean, the weather's out. It's a beautiful city. The card's great. I mean, what an occasion! You must be thrilled to be a part of it.
Yeah, it's massive out here. Like you just said there, the city's perfect. It's a lovely bit of weather over here, so we can't knock that. Seeing new places, living the dream, like really. Do you know what I mean? You're travelling and experiencing everything. I can't complain. Like it's really good. Obviously, Filip Hrgović, massive undercard, great fighter, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. Even, do you know what? It made it easy. We didn't have the easiest way over here. We missed the flight, but that's another story. So, but we had the train ride, and even that, it was lovely. Do you know what I mean? Me, like I say, Shane and Mark was on that train. It was perfect. We were sitting there, and it didn't really matter. Whereas anywhere else, you'd have stressed. I've got to get here in that lovely country. We enjoyed it. It was nice few views and made it part of the experience.
Another little Bavarian train ride.
Yeah, you know, didn't you? Yeah.
I spoke to my missus before. She said, "Oh, it's tropical storms back here." That just made me feel even
Makes
better.
it better, doesn't it? Yeah, exactly.
After your fight tomorrow, I just want to mention him because you brought him up. Filip Hrgović, you're going to be staying watching that main event, I assume?
Yeah, for definite. I'll make sure. I think I'm only like 2 or 3 fights before him. I think I'm number 7 or number 6, and he's number 9 or something like that. So I'm not many before him. And yeah, definitely stay and watch him. I don't think he's going to go many rounds, to be honest. I really rate him. So
fight night tomorrow. Then how do you prepare during the day when you wake up? What does your schedule look like?
You know, schedule fight day is always turn my phone off, no distractions. Saying that, turn it off. I turn notifications off. I keep my music on. So I just put it on airplane mode. All my music's downloaded, and put my headphones in. I have a nice lay in, get up, nice shower, freshen up, hot shower, then a cold shower. Do you know what I mean? Like just for a walk out. Stick my hair back, and then we go down to business. And whether that means we sit here and chill till the night, I don't really like getting to the venue too early. Do you know what I mean? I'll get there when it's time, and just got to get in there and do the job. And I don't think there's no waiting about. I don't need to do no training. Everything's been done in the gym. This is the fun part. Do you know what I mean? This is the bit where we come to enjoy, and this is the bit what we do it for.
What do you know about your opponent? I mean, there was no chance for you to size each other up today, the weigh-in. What do you know about him?
I don't know a hell of a lot. I don't really need to know a lot. Like it's just, at the end of the day, whoever's in front of you, you've got to deal with them. I know he's smaller in height than me, but he's been around the block. He's fought some good names. He's had quite a few knockouts. He's fought the likes of Anthony Go back in the day. So he's been there. I'm not getting in the ring with some fool. Do you know what I mean? He knows his way around. He's going to be experienced, but he's going to bring a better at me. He's probably the best opponent I've fought on paper. Like I say, because he was undefeated, but yeah, he should play into my path. I've trained hard, I know what I'm doing, and the game plan there is set, and it's just like down to me now to go and do it. So there's nothing could have gone better, no excuses.
You mentioned your management team and your coach. You've got a good setup around you. What does the future look like? In particular, the next 6 months, then 12, then 18.
Yeah, like to be fair, I've got the best in business. SJM Boxing, best management out there. The people who are signed with them will tell you they're not a management company, they're a family. Sam Jones couldn't make it, he's one of my managers. Shane Watson took his place within 24 hours. You say that to another company, I don't think you'd get that, do you know what I mean? And made flying easy, they took all our paperwork, they've done all our deals, I've had to do nothing. He lets me concentrate on my job, so massive shout out to SJM Boxing. Mark Tibbs, I think personally, in my opinion, obviously I'm going to say that, but he's one of the greatest trainers out there. Obviously just coming off training Billy Joe for 2 world titles, and he's a great coach, and you don't just get Mark, you get his dad Jimmy, which is a world of knowledge. And yeah, I don't think I can get no better, and we're a good partnership because we get on, we're like mates. And yeah, and obviously being with Matchroom Boxing, you've got Eddie Hearn, he's the best promoter out there, there's no better, he is the pinnacle of boxing, and at the moment I'm one of these prospects. It's a pleasure to be part of it, and yeah, crack on.
It's an interesting question about your trainer, and like you say, it's so much more than just telling you how to stay fit and which exercise to do and whatever else. When he's got that pedigree of a world title, just what have you learned from him? What characteristics, if you like, have you taken on board?
Do you know what? I'm always I had a great amateur career and what got me my deal, but I've always been like, make or break. I've got to go in there and knock him out. I've got to do this, and I've always been a bit foot on the gas. And Mark settles you down, and he realises you've got to realise your age. You're 19, you're not 27 with your man strength and whatever else. You're an exceptional talent for your age, and you've got to take the experiences. So everything I'm doing, I'm learning on the job as a pro. I've made weight 1,000 times as an amateur, but this is different. You've got a day before weigh, and I've got refuelling time, so you can do things a bit different. And Mark's got that knowledge, and when you've got confidence in your coach, man, that's you're there. Do you know what I mean? If he can tell, if he told me now to go do 10 mile before we fight, I'd be doing it. That's how much faith I have in him, because he talks sense. And I think with him, as you were saying, how's my future hold? I think it's endless, to be fair. I've got the best of the best all around me. In everywhere you look, coach, promotion, management, everything's the best. So I'm really positive for the future, but at the moment, just focusing on tomorrow.
Well, talk to me briefly then, once tomorrow's done, is it a short time off, a holiday, or are you straight back into camp? How do you operate?
Touch wood, as long as I remain injury free, I'll have 3-4 days to myself. Obviously travelling home and things like that, you're having rest anyway. And I'll be back in the gym and with boss man Mark Tibbs, and when he says it's go time again, do you know what I mean? I'll probably be out before the end of the year, but everything will change. Obviously, you could go in there tomorrow and you could get a cut, you could get a bad arm, you could get anything, do you know what I mean? So it's all injury prone, and whatever it's got to be. If there's no injuries, then you crack on. So yeah, get tomorrow out of the way and then we push on 100%.
I just want to ask you finally, before we let you go, we were speaking about ring walk music before, just tell us the story behind yours.
So the ring walk song is Big John. Like a lot of people remember me for that ring walk. So it's an old country and western song by the singer Jimmy Dean. Very old. Young people ain't gonna know it because it's not a bit of them. Do you know what I mean? It's very old. It's a cowboy song, but it's my granddad's song. He picked it, and he's here today. He's flown out to Austria to watch it, so he'll be out here. My number one, always been with me through all my fights, and he picked it, and I'd never change it. I've made it into a remix, give it more bounce, but it's got a meaning, and I think that gives you that 10% when you're in there. You've got him behind you, so let's go to work. Do you know what I mean?
Does it? When you hear it kick in, what?
Yeah, buzzing, because you're doing the job. It's getting me ready, and it's making people proud, and that's the main thing. That's what you're in the sport for, and that's the main thing for me.
Listen, mate, I know you've got a big day tomorrow and a big career ahead of you, but wish you all the best, and I'm sure we'll catch up after.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Perfect. Perfect.
What is that gun?